Good morning, guys. I apologize. My teeth are a little black because I haven't gotten up out of bed. I'm still in bed right now. I want to explain something to you guys. I want to talk about, is the church at this point just a business, a social club, a corporation? Yes. At this point, it is. This church is out of control. It's totally out of touch with reality. They don't care about the people that are losing their homes. They don't care about the people that are living in their car. They don't care about people that are living on the street, sleeping on a heat vent in downtown Vancouver. Where are the people to help these people? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, they do little outreach where people donate food to the church. They donate food. So guess what? The church doesn't pay for the food. The church doesn't even pay for the food. People donate it to the church to give to the people. They're so cheap, they don't even buy the food. And guess what? None of the food is organic. So they're feeding the people pesticides and chemicals. That's almost good for nothing, guys. The church is a joke at this point. It is an absolute joke. It is nothing more than a cash cow, a money-making business, making tons and tons of revenue of rich CEOs' tithes and offerings. That's what it is, guys. And it's really sad because they have the truth, but they're not living it at all. And that's why the Reformed Seventh-day Adventist Church is here to correct those very, very serious mistakes. You can't treat people like garbage just because you don't have a 5-year education at Walla Walla University or Loma Linda University. This is absolute garbage. This is not biblically based. This is greed based. And it's a demonic spirit. You can't ostracize somebody just because they don't have a 6-year degree in, rocket engineering. I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. If you're not a lawyer, you're not a teacher at one of their many schools, or you're not going to be part of their little social club, because that's all it is. That's all it is right now, is a social club designed to make money. They put some child up on the front with a microphone to make you feel guilty and try to get as much dollars as out of your wallet as they can. That's what they do to collect tithes. They try to use every dirty tactic in the book to get your money. But I'll tell you something else. Their propaganda videos aren't going to work anymore on the big screen that they have up front all the time. I'll tell you something else. The economy is crashing. It is tanking fast, guys. It's tanking faster than the Titanic after it hit the iceberg, guys. This church is going to get a dose of reality like never before, and it'll probably come close to complete collapsing. It probably won't, but it'll probably come as close as it ever will in history. Never in this world's history has the economy been so bad, food prices so high, people can barely afford food. They're being kicked out of their homes because they can't afford rent. I'm certainly not living in luxury. I can tell you that. And, our independent ministry relies on donations. So if any one of you guys can donate, we'd be appreciative to that. And you can trust me, unlike the mainstream SDA church, $10 or $20 or whatever, I understand you guys can't do 100 or 200. That's too much, because the economy is in such a state that people are feeling it. People with jobs are feeling it. People with, regular jobs, if you're like a rich lawyer or anybody that's part of the system like that, then yeah, you're probably still doing okay. But probably very soon, even people like that are going to be feeling the pinch. The situation is getting really bad. But no, I mean, the church is totally out of touch with reality, and they're losing members because people aren't going to want to go back to a church where they feel 2 feet tall. They're made to feel 2 feet tall. And don't you dare distill water in their church. We've learned that the hard way because you'll be kicked out promptly. Let's assume for a second that Ellen White said you should be drinking distilled water. She does say that. I can't remember where exactly, but she recommends, and everybody knows that distilled water is the best, most purest form of water you can possibly drink. You wouldn't want to be drinking just regular tap water. That's ridiculous. So if you're a brainwashed Adventist who's thinking that regular tap water is okay and GMO soybeans is good, then okay. But I can tell you right now, it's not good for your system. Go organic. You need to eat 100% organic like I do. You need to be drinking distilled water. That's the best way to do it. I guarantee it. So whatever garbage they're trying to sell you is just that. It's not based in reality. The church is not in touch with how bad things are getting. And they could care less because they're so spoiled. All they know is more money's coming in, more money's coming in. That's all they care about. They're going to lock the gates to their campgrounds. They're going to keep people out. It's an exclusive social club and a corporation at this point.